Hi guys, welcome back to I Love Drift channel. Today we're working on Joss's super fancy racing sim, which the handbrake was in the wrong position and the shifter is like the size of a house. So we're making this thing to hold the handbrake. Wherever that went. There it is. There it is. This. So on the right angle to the Jimmy Jammy. Something like this. Whoops. So yeah, we're going to do stuff.
So this is the gear shift mount off the Next Level Racing GT Track simulator rig. I'd given it very little use, but it's extremely thin-walled, as you can see here, and it had been just folded and not much more than tack welded previously, and it had split through here. So the gear shift platform and handbrake that was attached to it had actually just sagged down this way and broken. And so we've had to properly weld this section so it's not going to come loose again, because obviously it gets a lot of wear and tear. And at the same time, as was explained earlier, the gear shifter box is massive, so it doesn't give you any space to fit on the handbrake as well with the standard plate that it comes with, so we're custom making something that will work.
So we got multiple positions. 3 sets of positions. So this piece will sit on an angle. So the 3 positions gives us a different height. And we've also got, it's got 3 holes in the bottom. So we can move it up and down. 2, 3 different spots. But this piece actually goes on the other piece. Where is it? Oh, here. I've got my own cameraman now. So we got holes in that piece, so that piece can be adjusted through there. And then this piece will go on here, and you can adjust the actual lever uppy, downy, slopey bit. We're going to the light. Just said you can talk, you know. They're wavy around. Yeah. I know, that's the problem with putting extra hoist in your garage. All of a sudden you have less light. So yeah, we weld that on there. We might actually roll that up on an angle as well. So I might bevel this a bit to give us the right clearance in between the gear knob and the actual handbrake handle. So yeah, you can see that goes through there. There's the holes. And we can line them up. And I'll go on there, roll that on there. And then that, how much was your sim, Joss?
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
A lot. 5.
5.
Yeah.
And he thought he'd do that so he didn't have to waste money going drifting and everything would work. And you just go drifting on your sim and never have to work on it. And look where we are. What are we doing, Joss?
Working on sims.
Mm-hmm. How much was it?
As much as a drift car.
There's no escape. Alright, let's put this down.
The other issue that we have to take into account is, well, we don't have the actual sim rig here because I wanted to try and avoid taking the whole sim apart and lugging it around to Waz's house because it's a pretty big unit and it's heavy and it would have been a big effort. But the issue we have to take into account is that the seat cushion comes through here. So we don't have a lot of space to work with on the right side of the gear shifter to put the handbrake. So we're having to use photos that I had taken to try and estimate where it's going to sit. But that's why we're building in some adjustability as well. So the handbrake will sit probably slightly offset this way and come up here. And hopefully that will give us enough clearance that the seat can still slide forward and backwards without interfering or catching on the handbrake case, which is fairly wide itself. And the thing is, the handbrake lever mechanism is European design, so it's actually offset closer to where the gear shifter is, which is not very good for us here in Australia that want to use it on the left side.
Whoa. Whammy. So I drilled the bottom 3 holes bigger so that we can get a little bit of angle shimmy.
Angle shimmy.
Angle shimmy.
Yeah, okay.
So just to make sure there's enough clearance between the handbrake grip and the gear knob when you're in 7th gear.
Yeah, we don't need 7th, I don't think.
Wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah.
That has it. Alright, where's the box? You got the box? Oh, there you go, see?
Oh,
Just went around.
4th time lucky. Take 7.
You didn't have to touch, mate. Alright, so this is what we got.
This is what we've mocked up, huh? Well, was mocked up.
That's what we mocked up. We've got. I think it's so heavy, but.
So we should have some movement back and forth.
We've got holes.
And then we've got movement
We've got
on the plane up and down, and we've
Yeah.
also got movement side to side, up and down, and then up and down on that
There's
axis.
a little bit of twist because we drilled 10mm holes at the bottom there where that bolt is, and it's only a 6mm bolt, which gives us like 3 or 4 degrees of twist, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when
We
you
obviously want to have a bit of space between the
Yeah.
shifter in 6th and the handbrake.
I'll actually weld it on. I'll pitch it over on an angle so that it gives us the clearance we want and pulls on the right angle. When you're pulling on it, you're not, you know,
You like pulling on
the
it, don't
natural
you?
angle.
Loz?
Yeah, I like to pull things. I pull them and I can pull them hard. All right.
All right, let's give it a go.
So we might have to cut some of that. Yeah. All right. More welding and stuff. That's in. That's in the top hole. Is that what I want? What do you reckon? It's hard to tell when it's up there. Close. If we tack that there?
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be boom, boom. Yeah, I reckon that's a start place. And then, because we've got the adjustment, we'll be able to go into there, will we? So,
Yeah, these holes will go in, so you can slide just
yeah,
in.
until you get to there.
But we're actually in the top hole as far as height goes.
Okay.
That's what I was just thinking. Maybe we should have put it down, put it in the middle hole.
Oh, yeah, so you can do some stuff.
I think it'll actually... If I go in the middle hole... Yeah, no, sorry. We tack it there. We tack it there.
Do you want me to hold it or?
Nah, what's your eye?
Yep.
Alrighty. So, Joss's Fanatec shifter and handbrake is finished. Welded on some things, drilled some holes, and the things slide in, adjusty McAdjusty, adjusty McAdjusty, the bottom. And yeah. You can see the shifter and the
Looking
handbrake.
good.
You got it?
Yeah.
He's got it.
Looking good. Bit of paint. It'll come up
Happy?
nicely.
That's right.
Stoked.
He's stoked. Back into drifting. So
Hopefully.
what's wrong with your shifter?
Shifter doesn't register first gear on the games, so might have to take that back.
How much was it?
300 for this one. Done about 10 hours work, so that's a bit disappointing.
Cheaper than a dog box.
Yeah, just slightly.
Cool. Thanks for watching. Check out the I Love Drift channel.
Good work, Woz.
And,
Thanks, I
yeah,
Love Drift.
We'll
Woo.
do more car related stuff soon. See ya.